Well, it's a much nicer day today. For the nice 5 days, I think it's going to be nice out. So. People ask, is running nitros more work? Is it more of a pain in the butt? Yeah, it is. It's like running a top fuel dragster or something. I mean, you need the whole support team, you know. You need the guy that starts the car. You need the fuel guy, the engine guy, you know. And you got to be all those guys all at once. And everything's got to be right for everything to add up to you having a good day. Just, you know, when it goes off right, it's awesome. It's not just plug it in, turn it on, drive away. It ain't gonna start without fuel, so you gotta add fuel. This is the contraption I use to film you guys, so it's kinda crap, but one thing I wanted to do is make an adjustment here. I'll give you guys some advice on tuning these things, actually. I don't know if people understand which order you should do it in, but just get it running, then get it running up at high speed. And then you just keep adjusting this needle until you can get it into adjustment where you're getting maximum top speed. Because everything is adjusted off of that. So you go adjusting your idle and all that stuff, and then you fiddle with this and it's all messed up again, right? So you got to start here for the day, get it running right. Once these other needles are where they need to be, it's probably fine for all the other weather too, but first you get your high speed where you need it. This one's your medium. Just drive around high speed, get the maximum RPM, get it up to temperature where it's going to be running good. And then try and drive around a medium. If it's plugging up, then take some fuel away. But they're usually pretty good at factory settings. Then the low speed is the only other one you really need. Some only have a high and a low. Some don't even have that medium back there. But if you're idling and it's plugging up with fuel, then lean it out a bit, screw it in. I mean, just minor adjustments. You don't do quarter turns or anything. Like, it's just, you know, a bump of the screw. See how it is. The other thing is it takes a minute or two to get the old tune out of the engine, so you got to drive it around a bit, come back, let it sit for a minute, idle it, see how it is. You know, once you get it idling right, it should just sit there and idle perfectly without stalling, without plugging up. You should be able to drive away without it stalling as soon as you hit the gas. But this thing is so bad now. I was just playing with this. There's literally no resistance in this screw right here. You can just, that's bad. The O-ring shot. You can almost feel dirt, sand in it. So bad. And I looked at it, it's not a normal O-ring, it's like an elastic band that's kind of a hump shape. I don't know where you get that from or how you replace that. Like an O-ring that's been cut in half, so it's not round on the inside, it's flat and thick, really fat. That scares me. I don't even want to run it like that. I think just spinning around on its own when the engine's vibrating. Nothing there. Not good. Not good at all. I think that's why they quit making these axial motors, and because they didn't have a model that they went to, so maybe that's the other reason. But they were a good motor, they just messed up on the O-rings, and I think they were shipped with bad O-rings right from the factory. I did want to let this one out just a little bit, because it seemed like I don't know. Oops. And also, we learned last time it's easier to start if you track this a bit. So let's do that. See what happens. There we go. Give it a little throttle. Strange. this is deep. Very low. Not always how it goes. You just start having fun. Yeah. Well, I guess I gotta go charge my radio now. And then when I get back, the truck's gonna want to charge. Look at how much effort that steering servo wants to put in. Virtually none. Alright. Well, that's good. Truck lives to see another day at least. That's the way I always see it. If you have a bad day, it's like, at least I didn't break it. That's the positive spin. If you would have ran it, you probably would have broke it. No problem. It's nice out. Supposedly only 20 degrees, but feels a lot better than that. Somebody flying home in their private jet. Must be nice. Yeah, if you guys wonder what I use to charge, yeah, it just finished right now. Got this checkpoint 12 volt 25 amp power supply powering my high-tech multi-channel charger. And then I put my LiPo battery inside this Jack Daniels tin that's kind of like a cage. It's got vents on the sides like a, I don't know why it looks like that for prohibition. Maybe it looks like a jail cell. That way we have a LiPo fire or something that's kind of contained in there. And it won't pop open because it's got vents, you know. Fire can kind of come out of it, but it ain't going to go anywhere. So if anything were to happen, I want to tuck that in behind here, so I'm going to switch these wires to the back so I can put that here, slip the battery in it. Yeah. And if you guys don't have one of these, you should get one of these. This is my camping charger here. Quick field charger. But I was talking about this. Look at that. Like every plug for every battery ever made. All down to one set of plugs. You can just connect anything. Pretty sweet. These are all my common cables that I use.
Intercept and destroy.